South America is a very huge continent, but in many cases forgotten about. Today we're going to pay them homage by ranking every country in the region by military strength. Note that some South American countries won't be included since they don't have an army. With that out of the way, let's begin. At number 11 we have the smallest country in all of South America, Suriname. Suriname has a very weak defense, but this is because the country's population only is about 600,000 people. 0.3% of the Suriname population serve in the military, and they have 1,800 active personnel and no reserves. As for land forces, they only have 100 armored vehicles and no tanks whatsoever. As for aircrafts, they have 3 helicopters, and in their navy they have 16 patrol vessels. At number 10 we have the country that's often called the heart of South America, Paraguay. In Paraguay, 1% of the total population serve in the military in some way, and they have 14,000 active personnel, 50,000 reserve personnel, and they also have 10,000 in paramilitary forces. As for land forces, they have 8 tanks, 75 armored vehicles, and 50 towed artilleries. As for aircraft, they have a total number of 41 aircrafts, including 9 transport planes, 15 trainers, and 15 helicopters. Due to Paraguay being landlocked, they have no navy. At number 9 we have the home of Luis Suarez, Uruguay. In Uruguay, 0.7% of the population serve in the military in some way, and they have 22,000 active personnel, and they also have 1,000 in paramilitary forces. As for land forces, they have 79 tanks, 474 armored vehicles, 6 self-propelled artilleries, 64 towed artilleries. As for aircraft, they have a total number of 50 aircrafts, including 7 dedicated attack planes, 8 transport planes, 17 trainers, 5 special mission planes, 11 helicopters. As for the navy, they have a total number of 18 ships, including 1 frigate, 3 patrol vessels, and 2 mine warfare ships. At number 8 we have the land of the llamas, Bolivia. In Bolivia, 0.4% serve the military in some way, and they have 50,000 active personnel. As for land forces, they have 36 tanks, 152 armored vehicles, 40 towed artilleries. In terms of aircraft, they have a total number of 63, including 14 transport planes, 21 trainers, and 28 helicopters. Due to the country being landlocked, they also have no navy. At number 7 we have Ecuador. In Ecuador, 0.9% of the population serve the military in some way, and they have 40,000 active personnel and 120,000 reserve personnel. As for land forces, they have 252 tanks, 698 armored vehicles, 15 self-propelled artilleries, 200 towed artillery, and 43 rocket projectors. In terms of aircraft, they have a total number of 113 planes, including 9 fighters, 21 transport planes, 33 trainers, 9 special mission planes, and 41 helicopters. As for the navy, they have a total number of 30 ships, including 2 frigates, 6 corvettes, 2 submarines, and 5 patrol vessels. At number 6 we have the longest country in the world, Chile. In Chile, 0.9% of the population serve the military in some way, and they have 80,000 active personnel, 40,000 reserve personnel, and they also have 50,000 in paramilitary forces. As for land forces, Chile has 270 tanks, 1,063 armored vehicles, 48 self-propelled artillery, 164 towed artillery, and 30 rocket projectors. In terms of aircrafts, they have a total number of 290 planes, including 45 fighters, 31 transport planes, 113 trainers, 17 special mission planes, 6 tanker fleets, and 78 helicopters. As for their navy, they have 8 frigates, 4 submarines, and 97 patrol vessels. At number 5 we have the home of the Rainbow Mountains, Peru. In Peru, 0.8% of the population serve in the military, and they have 95,000 active personnel, 100,000 reserve personnel, and they also have 50,000 in paramilitary forces. As for land forces, they have 146 tanks, 552 armored vehicles, 24 propelled artillery, 231 towed artillery, and 90 rocket projectors. In terms of aircraft, they have a total number of 243 planes, including 16 fighters, 22 dedicated attack planes, 39 transport planes, 66 trainers, 9 special mission planes, 89 helicopters, and 16 attack helicopters. As for the Navy, they have a total number of 63 ships, including 7 frigates, 7 corvettes, 6 submarines, and 7 patrol vessels. At number 4, we have the home to the biggest waterfall on Earth, Venezuela. In Venezuela, 6.1% serve in the military, and they have 137,000 active personnel, 30,000 reserve personnel, and the reason they have such a high percentage is because they have 1.7 million in paramilitary forces. As for land forces, they have 300 tanks, 2,500 armored vehicles, 60 self-propelled artillery, 104 towed artillery, 54 rocket projectors. In terms of aircraft, they have a total number of 256 planes, including 44 fighters, 50 transport planes, 80 trainers, 3 special mission planes, 1 tanker fleet, 78 helicopters, and 10 attack helicopters. In their navy, they have a total number of 46 ships, including 2 frigates, 2 submarines, and 44 patrol vessels. At number 3, we have the country of Pablo Escobar, Colombia. In Colombia, 1% of the total population serve in the military, and they have 295,000 active personnel, 35,000 reserve personnel, and they also have 185,000 in paramilitary forces. In terms of land forces, they actually have 0 tanks, but they do have 483 armored vehicles, 6 self-propelled artillery, and 110 towed artillery. In terms of aircraft, they have a total number of 454 planes, including 17 fighters, 17 dedicated attack planes, 77 transports, 82 trainers, 28 special mission planes, 1 tanker fleet, and 211 helicopters. In their navy, they have a total number of 450 ships, including 4 frigates, 2 corvettes, 11 submarines, and 285 patrol vessels. We only have 2 countries left, and at the number 2 position we have the land where both Tango and Lionel Messi was born, Argentina. In Argentina, 0.2% of the population serve in the military, and they have a total number of 83,000 active personnel, and they also have 20,000 in paramilitary forces. As for land forces, they have 349 tanks, 800 armored vehicles, 75 self-propelled artillery, 172 towed artillery, 26 rocket projectors, and for their aircrafts they have a total number of 218 planes, including 23 fighters, 6 dedicated attack planes, 22 transport planes, 70 trainers, 10 special mission planes, 2 tanker fleets, and 85 helicopters. In their navy, they have 4 destroyers, 9 corvettes, 2 submarines, and 13 patrol vessels. And at number 1, as you've all guessed, we have Brazil, the land of the Amazon jungle. In Brazil, 1% of the population serve in the military, and they have 360k active personnel, 1.3 million reserve personnel, and they also have 400,000 in paramilitary forces. As for land forces, they have 439 tanks, 1,900 armored vehicles, 136 self-propelled artillery, 546 towed artillery, 78 rocket projectors. In terms of aircraft, they have a total number of 679 planes, including 42 fighters, 77 dedicated attack planes, 125 transport planes, 210 trainers, 41 special mission planes, 2 tanker fleets, 179 helicopters, and 12 attack helicopters. In the Brazilian Navy, they have a total number of 112 ships, including 1 helicopter carrier, 6 frigates, 2 corvettes, 7 submarines, 22 patrol vessels, and 5 mine warfare ships. That was the end of this list. If you liked today's video, I would really love it if you gave it a thumbs up. And well, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.